All right, folks, at my first service call of the day, we have 4 indoor units that the homeowner wants to have cleaned, as well as these 2 outdoor units. A little bit of just like algae and stuff growing. I don't really trust those line sets, but we have 1, 2, 3 sets of line sets on this 24,000. Toss it in the trash. And we have one over here. I did a nice clean job with the covers. This one does 4. Interesting. 1, 2. So we have 1, 2. Huh. All right, it's a 36 3-ton. This one, oh, there's one in the basement. Okay, that explains that. So we have 5 altogether, but see, that's basement. That's a living room, bedroom. It's 3, but we're not doing that one. And then another one there, there, and there. All the way there. All right, let's get rocking and rolling. All right, I pulled the disconnect out of this disconnect for this 36,000. I pulled the disconnect for this 24,000. Let's go head on inside. So I gotta ask, how frequently do you wash the filters?
And I don't even know how to open that thing.
How old is this unit?
Probably like maybe 4 years. It was after COVID. So I would say those haven't been cleaned in 4 years.
Looks about right. All right, all disconnected. You wait and see what it looks like. It is gross. All right, here are the components of that first unit. We got the 2 filters that are beyond gross, the 2 covers, the front cover and the whole, I don't know, shroud assembly. I got my hose out and ready. I use this hose when I clean coils. I don't like to use the homeowner's equipment unless necessary. So here, we're just gonna power on our hose. Let's give this a good little rinse first. Damn. See, folks, can't make this up. Only on Mikey Pipes Pipe Doctor YouTube channel do you get it uncut, unedited, raw. If you want uncensored Mikey Pipes, check out Mikey Pipes Uncensored. Check your TV listings for showtimes. Damn. Yeah, man, that's gross. You're gonna see what kind of magic we do here. I'm like a magician. Like a magician. All right, now that everything is hosed off, loosened up everything, we're going to be using the spray 9. Now watch what we do with these filters, by the way. This is going to be a night and day transformation, I'm telling you. Wait until you see the night and day transformation with the filters. You're going to be like Mikey Pipes, it's not possible. Hocus pocus, it's magic. I'm going to tell you, nope, sure ain't, folks. This is a good degreaser. Helps break everything up. Play close attention. Make sure you don't scratch anything up when you got it on the ground. This is a 22,000 BTU unit, huh? Okay. Abracadabra. All right, here you go, folks. You ready? It's showtime. Look at that. It's like magic. See that? Literally like magic. Look, night and day. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's get the other one. Okay, filters are now clean. Let's focus on the rest of the plastics.
I heard the speaker is very smart. And I just, I don't know how to. It's a steak place. Don't go. Don't go and stay with you. Is that what you just said? Saturday, I think it's supposed to rain. I think it's going to be a cool day.
All right, back outside. Let me fill my reservoir. I'm using the Fanttik NB10, I believe it's called. So under $200 on Amazon. Much cheaper than the Speed Clean Coil Jet, whatever you want to call it, the Coil Jet that I've had for, I don't know, 15 years or so. Battery operated, plugs in with a USB-C. I cleaned 5 yesterday, 5 indoor units, and my battery went to like 93%, 92%. So very energy efficient. And all you do is fill the tank with water and have at it. So I like to use a full 8 liters of water to clean my indoor units. So that's full. That's still drying out in the sun, well, partial sun. Let's see what kind of nasty crap we get out of this unit. All right, back outside. Come on, folks. You know it's a night and day difference. Let's get our covers back inside, reassemble, head off to the next.
I looked and there was like smoke and I was like, oh crap. You just have to put that tray down. I guess out of it, I'll use that instead. So I'll put out of it so that you can just plug it in like this. It's a pretty good. Maybe a little bit of a bigger piece, but it's fine. Just a little bit of agree on something. You agree on random things. But a poster? Yeah. He said the new one's terrible. The new one. And even Lee said the new one is terrible. Does that actually happen, or that's just your native theory? Well, I pulled it down and it's like.
All right, number 2. Okay, let's remove the 2 small Phillips screws that hold the LED display to the front of the unit. I hate this design, by the way. Why they had to do this is it's just dumb. More things to take apart. Let's take the front cover off, take the filters out, take all the screws out, and pop this bad boy out. Now, lift up the top. Yeah, that looks beautiful. All right, let's hose down the plastics. I forgot the spray 9 inside, so I gotta make another trip. I hate wasting trips. Same case with the filters. But these actually are cleaning much better without any chemical. And that's because this filter is from a bedroom. And you don't have all the cooking grease and all of the environmental conditions that you do in a dining, living, kitchen area. One big open floor plan. So this one's getting a lot more, I guess you could say, environmental traffic. All right, let's go back inside. I'll set up the bib and then we will come back out here, fill up my water container and get spray 9, soak this down, clean these, and then clean the inside unit, and then come collect these, put those together, and 2 more after this. And in case you're wondering what this costs, the first ductless unit is $385. Each additional is $280. And I do it all by myself. Don't need a helper for this. All right, let's see how we're gonna do this. I want to get it behind there if possible. I don't think it's gonna be cooperative. Nope. Can I go the other way with it? Let's see. Come on, baby. Come on. There we go. Almost. No. Pretty good this way. Okay. Bib is installed. That's effing me up right there. I just realized that today is a pool day. So let me turn on the heater while I'm refilling the water. And it always does that. There's always a connection failure with my Jandy app on the first attempt. But it's a nice day out. Right now it's about 75, clear skies here in New York. And I have this one service call today. Creating content for you guys. Let's spray off the plastics. Make it nice and clean. Again, damn it. All right. Nasty. I started with the blower wheel on this one because it's filthy. 2 done. Reassembled. I got that back as good as it can be. Let's go to number 3. Oh, man. It's crazy. Interesting, that was missing the Wi-Fi module. Okay, like that. Now, lift up the back. And now the whole piece comes out. Beautiful. Yeah, what do you think that is growing on these filters? My God. Crazy. All right, let's hose down this bad boy. Insane. Okay, let that sit for a minute. Now we're going to rinse them off. Here we go. You see the tan water residue, removing all that other dirt and grime and all that nasty stuff that's also in the filter that we didn't get off with just water alone. Sometimes you need a little detergent, a little helping hand. If you keep your filters clean and wash them with warm water every 30 days, you'll keep your system clean. Alright, that's all of them. Let's go wash the indoor unit. Oh, and there goes all the Mickey Mouse ears. Oh, on the floor. Oh no, I should have took them down. saturate the blower compartment. Spraying on. Now, foam blaster. Beautiful. 99%. This is what we took out of the house. Nasty. All right. I got another Mickey Mouse. We got drop close for. All right, number 4. More of the same here, folks. More of the same. I am in more of a rhythm right now, and I can I have the energy to do like 5 more. But this is the last one. Rinse it off with some water. Hit it with the spray line. Let it dry off. Beautiful. Alright, just finishing up cleaning the outdoor condenser. Got as best as I could with the spray line. First I rinsed it off with some water, hit the spray line, used my brush and brushed everything, and then with the the condenser fan grill removed, I got the water inside there, blowing the dirt out of the coil, and yeah, we're good. Wrap up the hose and clean up inside. Alright, these are nice and dry now. Toss it in the trash. So I cleaned 4 units with this Fanttik pressure washer that says 97%. Crazy. Let's turn it off. Oh, wrong button. Wah, 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 wah. Okay. We are good to go. Let's turn on. Actually, let's put this away. Let me show you how that's done real quick. Empty out the water. $8 liters of water, but it's more like 10, just so you know. Obviously, in the winter months, you want to protect from freezing. I don't know what the hell's beeping in my truck. And the part of the Fanttik faces that. Beautiful.
Phase 2, like, it's going to be so much better. And it's still Nassau. It's the Marriott by Nassau.
Alright, number 2. 61 turbo. That's annoying.